because it's going to feel a weird position. Most of what we've probably done to date involves me having my hands either here or here, and I've kind of, we kind of don't put our hands on the ground or outside. But we're going to do that. So we're going to have to start getting comfortable with this arm here and under. We're just holding his hips, so no gi. Sometimes I'm even going to hold like this. And what matters is where I hold my head, right? So if I put here, he can try to arm bar or omoplata me. If I let him push my head this way, I'm done. Okay? Or if I let him push me too far back, I'm done. So I gotta think, I'm here in a triangle pattern. I gotta think kind of like a track. I want my head as close to his head as possible. So if he's pushing, I've just got constant pressure up. But I don't want to start from here, right? I'm gonna be here. But even here, I want to feel comfortable, where I can even give him my hand, and he can triangle or omoplata or whatever he wants. Go ahead. Now I'm starting to get in trouble, but it's still not easy, right? So I'm driving up and I'm doing nothing with my other hand, I'm just parked there. I'm not gonna put my hand there. The first place to learn though is to put my hand here. So I'm gonna go underhook, hold the back of his lapel. Now to keep him from being, the important thing to understand here is my head. If he tries to push my head, it's like walking a tightrope. If I'm right in the middle, it's real hard for him to push me. But literally, if I'm just like 2 inches to the side, man, he's gonna be very powerful. So I really gotta learn exactly where to have my head to keep my arm safe. So one arm's gonna pummel right here and hold. The other arm's gonna hold right here and hold. I wanna pin him on his back. I want him so he can't get on his side. Now I'm gonna drive forward right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna hold him. He tries to move. I don't want him to come too far out this side because he's got the pummel. So if he comes too far out that side to your right, he might be able to start pummeling out. But it's probably, he can't move because I'm holding his shoulders. Even no gi, I just hold, boom, right his shoulder and there. Can you move real well? Can you get out that side? Can you do anything? We're very stuck right here. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this knee on the floor. Okay? Usually I do it with my left hip first. So I'm holding this up slightly, not a ton of energy. All my weight here. I'm as close to his head as possible. If I can't get that high, sometimes I'm just right here, like just pushing, but I'm trying to get right here. Then I put that on the floor, just like that. Okay, when I do that, I'm trying to pull his right knee towards his head. So now I'm gonna switch my base, and I'm gonna move this knee as close to his head as I can get it. So I'm gonna hold him right here. He's gonna keep his guard shut. This is where this is where you have the tough time. People have a hard time learning. Still, can you push me away with your hands? And what's important is I hold this. If I let go of this, push me away, he can get on his side, so he's much stronger. I don't have to pull very hard, but like what's obvious is this hand. What's not so obvious is this hand. So I gotta hold it, just a little bit, right there. Just so he can't get on his side. Now push me away. You feel that? Hard, right? Now I get this knee as hard up as I can. Now I'm gonna push his knee down, keep your leg shut, and I'm gonna slide my leg. It's gonna slide. If his feet are crossed this way, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna slide it up the back of this leg and down. He crosses them the other way. So it doesn't matter. I gotta hold his knee down and I go here. 1, right? I'm a little off balance for 1 second. If I stay on my right hip and he can turn his hips to the left, sometimes I'll fall. Go ahead. Here. Back. So the second I get here, boom, heavy. Right on his knee. So go back. This is the first key though. Get comfortable here. Put this knee on the floor. Walk to the side. Switch. Push. Sometimes I'll come back here if I have a hard time. Generally I just hold the knee. Look at my left leg. 1, 2. Boom. And then I'm gonna pass from here. Okay? So remember, if his legs are this way, my leg's gonna slide up, come back. Up, come back. If his legs are the other way, it's gonna break on the up. Over. Let's start with just that. Let's see what we got.
I'd like to see it.
Can I borrow?